Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my Fenty Beauty part 2. By now you should have seen my part 1 video. Now I'm going to continue on with the makeup tutorial as well as tell you guys my first impressions of the products that are featured in this video. So if you'd like to learn more, then please continue to watch. Ooh, guys. Totally forgot. I forgot I was going to do the contour sticks and I have on powder. Should we go for it anyway? Let's see. Because I think I have done this before. And I don't usually put a lot of powder right here. I've done that before and I still was able to blend it out. That will show you the versatility of these sticks. If I'm able to really blend them out on top of powder. But I actually like the contour sticks here. I can go ahead and tell you that. You get a lot of product, and this one's in the shade Truffle. They're broken down in series, like this is the 300 series, so I should probably be wearing a 300 series foundation as well, and I'm not. Remember, this one's darker, but this is the 300 contour sticks. Some people, you know, take this off and just put it on a brush. I just don't feel like doing that. Let's see what type of artist I am. If I can use them directly on my skin here. So let's see this contour blend out. Okay, very natural, beautiful contour, and this is a contour brush by Cover Effects. I have another one that I like better, but it's not over here. This is the one I grabbed today. The one I like better you've seen in other tutorials. And I like to flick my contour up when blending it out. And I do want to add a little more. So I really like these. These are very easy to work with. Let me just tell you, it's really easy. See how easy that's blending out? And remember, I put on powder. Okay, and it's just blending out so beautifully. And it's perfect shade for me. Let's cut some of this forehead, girl. Let's make this forehead smaller. I can go ahead and tell you guys, just this is not my first time using these, and I like the contour stick. One of my favorite things. So let's see here. Let's start with the smaller side. This is a dual-ended brush. Boy, I'm getting ready to have a skinny nose. Look how skinny! My nose is gonna be really skinny. Oh, I gotta widen my nose, y'all. I got a Michael Jackson nose right now. We have caramel and rum. Well, rum has the shimmer, so caramel is kind of a like lightener. And why don't we just add a little bit here? Even though I forgot and added all this powder, just so you guys can see that it will lighten here. Okay, just so you can see. We're not gonna put much because there's no point. It's a little late. I'm so used to not using creams, guys, that I just forget. Forget. Let's go ahead and use the same brush. See if we can blend that out. I forget about creams because I've never used them. Okay, see how that brightened my nose a little bit? Let's do a little bit of the sponge. Do as I say, not as I do, folk. Whatever's left on my brush here from powdering, because there's always powder left, we'll just rub that in. Rum. This is probably my least favorite part of the trio. And remember, these are all magnetic. They stick together. I don't think it's necessary. See? It's pretty. Okay. Let's see. It's pretty though. Well, see, this one is kind of a goldy champagne. And I'm just going to apply it here in this area. And I do have a subtle highlight, but I just don't know that it's necessary, guys. Is this necessary? So even over powder, all out of order still works. Go, Riri. Go. So I like the trio. Like the trio a lot. Just probably won't use the highlighter that much, but still like it. Okay, moving on. Me and my Michael Jackson nose. Oh, let me finish my eyes. I need to highlight my inner tear duct. Highlight my inner tear duct with Iman. And maybe add a little bit of one of these other ones to tone it down a little bit. Lulu. I don't need a lot of bronzing because the foundation's so dark, so I'm just gonna use my Tom Ford one. Just to kind of, I'm really gonna just blend everything together. Make sure everything is blending, no harsh lines. Tom Ford bronzer is nice. It's a little bit lighter. It didn't make my list of do not buys because the formula is just so wonderful. It is a little light, but usable. I know y'all want me to get to this highlighter. I know you do. I'm coming. I'm getting it as soon as I can. I have 3 of the highlighters. I've been using them all week. I have Mean Money and Hustler Baby. Okay, it's the more champagne looking one. I actually wanted all of them. I bought Girl Next Door, and it's kind of a rose gold. And y'all know I had to get Trophy Wife. Yes. And I like them all. I like them all. I don't even know which one to say go buy because, you know, everybody's talking about Trophy Wife. It's not for everybody, but I would say I'd still want to have it just because it's so unique. I'm going to try to show you guys what they all kind of look like on me. I'm not going to swatch them because everybody's done that. Everybody's done that. So because I have a little bit of a rosy look today, let's add a little bit of, let's do Chic Freak. Look at that highlight, guys. Oh, I'm just going to try to use as many of them as I can just to show you guys. These are really pretty. They do have glitter, but not too bad. But they do have glitter. Okay, I'm going to use a different one for the center of my face. I'm going to use Mean Money. It is the one that does not have a lot of glitter in it. And I really like this one, like for my nose highlight. See, it's not too in my forehead. This one is perfect for those places where you don't want a lot of glitter in my chin. And then I'm going to use Hustler Baby over my Cupid's bow. See that? See that highlight? Ah! And we're going to blend out a little bit on that forehead. Just blend it out a little bit. But I really like the subtle one. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's look at this Trophy Wife. Gotta go in light-handed. Light-handed with this now, y'all. And I just kind of like to place it with my Sigma brush. And this is a perfect brush to apply it with because it is so compacted. It kind of catches that glitter. It keeps that glitter from going everywhere on your face. Look at that. Do you see what I say? Do you see what I say? Okay, we're gonna blend all of that out in a little bit. I think if you really want a dramatic look, this is how you get it. I might just take my brush here, this brush, soften it a little bit. Small motions, so it doesn't go everywhere. So the Sigma is really good for placement. And then you can use something else to kind of blend it out. And we're gonna go back and add a little bit of blush. I'm gonna use an affordable blush this time. I'm gonna do my e.l.f. I think I'm gonna try to keep it muted, and let's just go with this color here. These blushes are super pigmented. See, just a little bit goes a long way. I kind of forgot about my e.l.f. Had to pull it back out. Let's try on this lip gloss without anything. This smells so fruity. It's like, oh, it's kind of like juicy fruit. Yes, the smell. It smells a little bit like juicy fruit, guys. All right, so this lip gloss reminds me of my Color Rich soft coral that I wear all the time. Look at it, guys. And do you see that? Do you see that? Oh my gosh. I'm looking at it like together for the first time. So if you want to find this if you want this lip gloss, but you don't have a Sephora and you have a CVS or a Walmart, look for the soft coral L'Oreal Color Rich, and you basically have it. It is so similar. Okay, so I have on Rihanna's right now. Let's put on the other one, just so you can see the difference. They're so similar. I wear the L'Oreal one all the time. And the L'Oreal one is half the price. Do you see a difference? I don't see a difference. The only difference is it doesn't have the fruity smell. And maybe you don't get as much. Maybe the Fenty is a little bigger. It's a dupe. Okay? So I just thought that was exciting to figure that out. Rihanna and I got similar taste. So we're gonna take this off, and I think I'm gonna try some new lipsticks because I got the Nicki Minaj lipsticks. Hey! They came out, I think, a couple of days ago. And we're gonna try both of these on. And I think I'm gonna put Rihanna's lip gloss on top. So this one's Nicki's Nude. The two colors are very similar. There's a swatch, Nicki's Nude. And it's by MAC. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness, y'all. Y'all know I like a pink nude. You know what this is reminding me of? I know y'all know. It reminds me of Spanish pink, except not as creamy. So that's Nicki's Nude without a lip liner. Okay, so let's go ahead and try on the other one. Okay, this one is one I hear they're talking about a lot. Okay, this one they're talking about a lot, I think, is called the Pink Print. And it's really pink. Okay, so let's see how I like this one. I'm sure I'm gonna want a lip liner with this. Want a lip liner. Okay. And today I'm using, this one is Foxy Brown. Is this Foxy Brown? By Charlotte Tilbury. And I've had it a while. I used it a lot. And I realized it looks a lot like cork. It looks a whole lot like cork. Okay, so let's now top this one. Let's see how this one looks. We'll just go with this one. I like them both though. Let me just one more time with my Laura Mercier in some of these areas where I know I get a little oily, but I don't like, I will say that, and I mentioned this before, that this one gets a little oily to be a a matte foundation that is not, shouldn't be getting oily. It does get a little bit oily. Now let's sit with the Cover FX Mattifying Setting Spray. And I will say, sometimes I also go back after setting and powder again. Sometimes, even though it says mattifying setting spray, any of my setting sprays don't actually make me matte. It kind of leaves me a little bit more dewy looking. And I've recently started like powdering after. You know, I think I like the first pink shade better because that's more like my speed. It looks more like my Spanish pink, but they are both gorgeous pinks. I mean, I'm doing everything to stay matte, guys. Everything to stay matte. So now we're finished. I'm gonna just take my headband off and I'm gonna talk to you guys about my first impressions of the products. I do like the Stix. From what I can tell, these are more affordable to buy them in the trio, but they do have other shades. This is what I got. It made sense for me, practical for me. And I've heard mixed reviews about them, but I thought that they blended well. I've been using them all week. I haven't like had to tug at my skin. Even the highlighter one, I don't have to tug. And I use it with concealer because I know I have dark circles under my eye, and I don't want to just use this by itself. So I do use it with concealer. Unfortunately for you guys, you had to watch me use it over powder, but I have used it under powder. And even when I filmed it the last week, I did it correctly. I just kind of forgot about it today. But it's not unusual for me to break the rules, and whatever works for you works. It does blend out over powder. We saw that today. I love the shade of the contour stick. This is gorgeous. The highlighters, I like all the highlighters. I think that if I were just a person who could only afford one highlighter, and I really wanted to use the highlighters, not a collection item, then I would recommend that you get Mean Money and Hustler Baby, because it seems like it's the most universal and would go with everyday looks. And I like, you know, that it has a more subtle shade as well as one with more glitter. If you're like balling, shot calling, and you want more than one, then of course, I think that, you know, if you're curious, get Trophy Wife. I like it. I think it's gorgeous on. It's very unique and I like it. I bet you if you wear Trophy Wife and people know their makeup, someone could see your cheek and say, you're wearing Trophy Wife. Like, it's that kind of piece. And then this one is also nice to have if you like rose gold, and that's the Girl Next Door and Chic Freak. I think that the highlighters are good. They do have more glitter in them, so if you don't love glittery highlighters, you may not like these, but I do like that it's dual for the ones that have two, and I think that Trophy Wife is a extremely unique piece of art. So I am so glad that I got that. Like, so glad I got this one. Other things, I really like this lip gloss, and you guys know I would like the lip gloss because it's what? Just like my L'Oreal lip gloss. I promise you I can't tell a difference. So I would probably buy this again. Even though, you know, I don't have to because it's just like this one. I would probably buy it again. It's probably a little glossier than my L'Oreal, and it just is a nice lip gloss for everybody. It's worth having, but if you don't have the coins, you know where you can go get one that looks just like it. That's where I stand on Fenty Beauty. I think that it's a great product line. Kudos to Rihanna for coming out with such an extraordinary line on the first time around. She did a really good job. The foundation range is excellent, and the product, quality of the product, the packaging is gorgeous. It really was a good launch. And quickly, I'm gonna tell you guys about some of the other products that I wore. Like, I like the Nicki Minaj lip colors. Both of them are gorgeous. I think I prefer her nude over the one I'm wearing right now, just because that's my thing. But they're very pretty, and they're by MAC, and they're affordable because I think they were only like maybe $18. So that's good. They just launched. Go get you some. And if you have oily skin and you're looking for a really good primer, and remember that's the deluxe sample that I got, go check out this Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched face base. Now, if you have pores, you may still want something to kind of blur your pores, which is where this one came in for today, the BECCA one that I used, but you can also use your Professional or even something from the drugstore. But it really does help with the longevity of your makeup, and it helps keep you from being oily throughout the day. I saw a noticeable difference when I used this, and so it's really, really good. And the Cover FX setting spray, also worth it. Really good setting spray. I like that. You guys know I love Juvia's Place, but the Masquerade Mini by far is my favorite, and the Saharan is just okay for me. The shadows are very pigmented. They're gorgeous. It's just not necessarily my favorite colors. So I will still use this, but I know I'm not going to reach for it often because the shades are just not shades I always use. And the ones I'll use will be, I'll be creating the same looks with these reds and the brown here and the champagne color. Like, I do use these colors, but I have them in other palettes, so I probably won't grab this one that often, but I do like it, and I would recommend it if you like these shadows. But I like having a little bit deeper colors other than the black. So that's my take on everything, guys. This concludes my video for today. I hope that you have enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them for me below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And if you've not already subscribed to my channel, make sure that you click that subscribe button. That way you won't miss any of my uploads. So I'll be seeing you guys again very soon in the next one. So until the next time we meet again, this is Savvy, signing out.